Welcome to Morgantown, West Virginia. Inside the Morgantown Ice Arena, it's a rematch of the ACCHL championship game between your West Virginia Mountaineers and the Denison Big Red out of Ohio. A pleasant good evening. I'm Camden Bellotti, joined alongside Richard Turkovich. Well, we got a matchup tonight. Two teams that do not like each other. West Virginia has had the number on Denison in the past seasons. The storyline for tonight is, will it continue? And the other storyline tonight to watch for is star goaltender for West Virginia, Griff Kennard, is out of the lineup with an upper body injury. Richard, welcome back up. What are your thoughts?
I am so excited to be here for this matchup, a rematch game. It's going to be a lot of bad blood between these teams. And as Penguins coach used to say, Badger Bob Johnson, it's a great day for hockey.
Yes. Well, we're going to send it down to the ice now to get our opening ceremonies underway. And we welcome you back up to the broadcast booth. Once again, Richard Turkovich, Camden Bellotti. Well, let's get into our starting lineups now. For the Denison Big Red, starting in goal is number 1, Brennan Holmes. On defense is number 16, Nathan Rabadam, and number 21, Thomas Kresge. Forwards are number 8, Preston Fisk, number 11, Cameron Geary, and number 27, Seth Kaplan. And for your home West Virginia Mountaineers, in goal is number 33, Jackson Bernier. On defense is number 3, Dylan Young, and number 44, Matthew Walters. Forwards are number 43, Owen Ambrosi, number 84, Mark Stankiewicz, and number 89, Mitch Ducalo. Well, Rich, what are your thoughts going into this game? Your first time watching an ACCHL matchup right in front of your eyes.
I'm super excited. I'm excited to be here. I'm ready to watch some hockey. I am so excited to be here.
Well, we'll get into all the notes. Denison is 2-1 coming into the season. Your Mountaineers are 0-1 after dropping their first game of the season up in Wheeling in West Benko to the Ohio Bobcats. Ducalo in the faceoff, and Denison wins the opening faceoff, and we are underway in Morgantown. Bernier plays the puck behind the net. This is picked up by Young. Young holds possession, passes it up to Stankiewicz on the left side of your screen. Sorry. Moving into the zone now, dumps it in. That's goaltender Holmes playing it off to the left corner. And Denison moving it the other way. The Big Red moving into the zone, down behind the boards. This is Bernier playing the puck out to Stankiewicz. And Stankiewicz looks to clear and does get it out of the zone. A nifty move there. Denison looks to dump it in. That was a failed dumping attempt there as Young gets crunched along the boards. Denison clears the puck out of the zone back to West Virginia's zone, and it's picked up by the Mountaineers. Playing that was Carter Brown. Shot into the zone. Carnell was attempting to play on it. Smartly backs off. Denison now behind their own net, hold possession of the puck. That was Robinon who led that. And Denison now the other way, left side of your screen, moving it in. Nice stick work there. That was Davis who brought that in. It's Weichel now the other way, moving it into the Mountaineer territory. Jumps off the stick, a quick shot in front, tipped in front, but it looked like it was broken up. Denison now, fast pace the other way. 3-on-2 for the hurry. A shot and a save by Bernier, and he'll hold for a whistle.
It's a very back and forth game so far. I think we're going to be going up and down the ice a lot. That's what it looks like at least, and that's a fantastic save just then, just down in our end here. And honestly, I really got not a whole lot to say, and that might be a good thing for this game.
That indeed could be a good thing. West Virginia wins the faceoff, but Denison picks it right up. This is Denison who holds. They looked to clear, they couldn't clear. That was Sean Sullivan making his debut for West Virginia. He's wearing number 59 tonight, a player we'll talk about a lot tonight. This is Carnell. He gets chipped in around the boards, and Mason Smith will look to retrieve it. The Big Red pick up the puck. They'll look to bring it out, and they do. Even rush here, moving into the zone. Good back check there. That back check was by Sullivan. And Denison picks it up. Good stick there that time by Jansky. That's Sullivan who clears the zone.
Both defenses doing very well to start this game. Not a whole lot of shots being ripped off on net.
That jumps over the stick of number 2, Pepper DeToro. I'm holding the wrong roster in my hand. Sent in and around the boards. This is going to be picked up this time by Sutton, and it's picked off by the Mountaineers. Mountaineers holding a centering opportunity. No one there to collect it and shut it in. West Virginia continues to hold control of the puck. Shots are 1-0 in favor of Denison. A light shot period, but a lot of block shots and broken up shots. There's a shot. They score! Francis Gallagher. It's 1-0.
And he's put the shot right through traffic. The goaltender loses sight of it, and that, I think it may have been tipped. From this point of view, it's kind of hard to tell whether that puck got tipped or not, but that was a fantastic shot either way. And man, for one of the first shots of the game, that was a really, really good shot to take, and it's 1-0 West Virginia.
Time of the goal comes at 3:01. And that goal is unassisted. try it again. We apologize for the technical difficulties. This is picked up by Denison now. Denison moving into the zone. It's broken up. A quick shot, and it goes just wide. Denison continues to hold control of the puck. They dump it in down low. It's picked up by, Carnell lost it. Bernier will cover it up and hold for a whistle.
That was a big scramble in front there. Keeper was able to get on top of it with the glove. It was in and around the post. He did a really good job of getting down on top of that.
Him too? Okay. West Virginia looks to pick up control of the puck. That was Sullivan. He gives way now to Wogish. Puck dumped in and around the boards. West Virginia holds. The shot gets blocked somewhere in traffic. There's a chance in front, and it's Denison who has control. West Virginia picks it back up. This is Wogish. Wogish. Ooh, good play there by Best. Chased number 25 Sutton off the puck. And the Big Red will pick up behind their own net. Shots are in favor of Denison, 4-1 now. This is George Best. Best picks it up, dumps it into the zone before he gets creamed into the boards. No penalty there. Maybe a missed call there by the refs. Meanwhile, we play on. Corralled by the Big Red, they'll look to start something now as they move out of the zone. The Big Red moving it in. No call there. The Big Red hold control. A quick shot there by Kresge. It goes wide. Picked up again by the Mountaineers. And it's picked up by the Mountaineers. This is Williams. Williams has Ronan to his left. Check that. He goes off the ice. It's a line change for the Mountaineers. Fresh skaters on the ice. This is the top line. Ducalo, Stankiewicz, and Ambrosi. Denison dumps it into the zone. Bernier sets it up behind the net. Plays it up the ice. This is Stankiewicz. Good stick moving there. He gets chased off the puck. And another open ice hit. Like we said at the open, these two teams do not like each other. This is icing.
And there's been a lot of big hits early as well. And, ones that in the middle of the open ice, hard hits too. And you just got to be cautious, keep your head on a swivel, make sure that you can see what's going on. And as well as I think at the start of this game, there hasn't been a whole lot of whistles, and I think that's played into it a little bit. This is the first whistle we've had here in a little while.
So there's 12:22 left to go in the first. West Virginia holds a 1-0 lead over the Big Red at Denison. Bernier plays it behind the net. Maybe a little bit dangerous there as two Denison players come rolling in. This is picked up by Brown. Carnell holds. Ambrosi. Ambrosi will set it up now behind the net. This is Brown back to Ambrosi. West Virginia needs to get out of their zone here. Another open ice hit. The ref says it's a good hit, so they'll play on. Meanwhile, it's the Mountaineers the other way. Wow! Holmes was far out of his net there.
Gets dangerous when you come out of your net that far. Got to be careful doing that. Got to make sure you get stick on puck if you're going to try to do that.
Weichel had to stop before he went in. It was a delayed offsides. That's why he didn't rush in. Meanwhile, a big hit by Brown. Wow! And West Virginia looks to set something off after that hit. This is Howcroft. Howcroft looks to move in. He does move in, gets chased off the puck, and the Big Red pick it back up. Just getting underway in Morgantown. A pleasant evening here. Seasonably warm here today. Oh my gosh.
I do agree with you on the seasonably warm.
Oh man.
And it seems like the tempers are heating up on the ice as well.
Yeah. Good reference there. Whoa, another big hit by Best. Physical forecheck to this point. Oh my. Here's the shot. It's broken up. That was Will Blair who got in the way of that one. Another freshman making an impact. The Big Red are scrambling to get something going here. Any kind of momentum, but West Virginia has just been all over them.
Seems like both teams have been kind of all over each other, if that makes sense. In both ends of the ice, it's up and down. Defense is getting in front of shots of both sides of the ice. This is a really fantastic hockey game through the first 10 minutes.
West Virginia looks to make something going here. Line change for Denison out of your screen sight there. That was played by Smith. Sullivan was in the middle of that, and the Big Red keep it in the zone. West Virginia in their home grays. The Big Red in their reds. Here's a 2-on. What a shot by Wogish. It goes over the net. And out of the zone. A blistering shot there.
I really thought he was going to make the pass there instead of taking the shot. But the defense did a really good job of kind of forcing the shot, cutting off the angle.
We are halfway through the opening period here. West Virginia, a 1-0 lead. That puck goes into the ceiling, and it's out of play. Line change for the Big Red. West Virginia will remain the same. Well, as we mentioned in the open, the Big Red out of Denison, they're 2-1 on the season. 2 wins against Lewis University. Last time out was 6-2 win. And they lost to Ohio just like the West Virginia Mountaineers that Friday night. So Denison actually played 3 games.
That's got to be tiring for these fellas.
There's a shot. It's got broken up that time by Brown. And it's Ronan who picks it up for the Mountaineers. This is Jack Ronan, number 99 on the left side of your screen. Drops it back for Williams. He drops it back. And it's the Big Red who come away with it. Denison full head of steam. A shot and a save. Shot that time was taken by number 12. That's Cameron Geary. The Big Red set up in the Mountaineer zone. A shot. It gets over the net. Here's another chance. It's broken up. Carter Brown is looking to get it out. There's a shot. Saved by Bernier. Rebound. They score. The backhander into the net. Nick Salinero. We are tied at 1.
And that just comes from Denison heating up inside the zone. They were flinging passes back and forth, left, right, center, middle, didn't matter. And they were going all over the West Virginia defense. It was a very good job of the passing. And West Virginia's defense so far, I was going to mention, has been doing a really good job of getting in front of shots. And just then was no exception. But it happens to where it trickles out in front of the net. And it comes to the other side. Goalie can't get from left to right fast enough. And it's 1-1.
The goal once again is going to number 7, Nick Salinero. The assist to number 27, Seth Kaplan. Time of the goal, that's 11:29. Denison.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're all good.
But what I was going to say is the puck was kind of left in front of the net, right where there was kind of no bodies there. It's just an unfortunate situation.
Meanwhile, the Big Red continue to put some forecheck here. This is Ducalo who gets it out of the zone and gives it right away to Henry Davis of the Big Red. How many times am I going to say Big Red tonight?
I'd like to see the bet, the over-under on that one.
Oh, it's got to be up there. Stankiewicz gives away to number 44, one of the other newcomers on the team. That's Matthew Walters. I got pretty much all of W numbers down for D2 for the returning players. Still working on the new ones. This is Stankiewicz moving into the zone. It's broken up. Stankiewicz looks to connect with Howcroft. It stays onside, but nonetheless the Big Red get it out. Denison holds a shot and a save by Bernier. Here, hold for the whistle.
And there's going to be a penalty here, I think. There was a trip up in between the circles right as that shot was fired. It was a good save.
Looks like it's a holding penalty, actually. They're going to call it on. And it's going, hold on, I'm waiting on the word on that one. George Best gets the penalty, 2 minutes for holding.
Really looked like they could have also called the hold. It could have called a tripping or a holding call. They chose to take the holding call, which, you know, if there's 2 penalties, pick one.
Yeah, for sure. Denison sets up now in the Mountaineer zone. This is, a dangerous opportunity there. Shot stand on. Picked up now by Kaplan. Kaplan looking to continue to hold the puck. He sets it up high. This is Rabadam. Rabadam lost it. It's out of the zone. They'll have to reset. 1:33 left to go on the man advantage for the Big Red. Good tip there by Mason Smith. So the Big Red will set up now. Oh, it goes past him. That was Rabadam who couldn't get a handle on it, and they'll reset again. Behind their own net, valuable seconds off the penalty now for the Mountaineers. And a full head of steam moving into the zone. It's a shot and a save by Bernier.
What I do want to say is I think that penalty is just a byproduct of how West Virginia is playing defense in this game. They're getting all over these guys, making sure they can't take as many good shots as maybe they normally would. And West Virginia, you got to give their defense credit. They are playing with some tenacity right now.
In the face-off circle, it's going to be Cameron Geary, and it's won by Ducalo, and it's cleared out of the zone by Young. Stankiewicz puts pressure on Holmes, and he'll have to play it around the boards. Denison looks to set up under 50 seconds to go on the man advantage. Denison continues to hold. There's a waffle of a shot, and it goes just wide. Setting up now is Geary. Back to Geary. Geary holds. Where Ovechkin made it famous, and it's saved by Bernier. And the puck is kept. Oh, it goes out of the zone. Under 20 seconds left on the penalty kill. One time for one last rush. There's a shot. It goes off the crossbar. That's a kick and goal. It counts. Right time, right place. Preston Fisk kicks it into the net. It looks like it's going to be an accidental kicking, so that goal will count.
And like you said just then, right place at the right time, hits off the post, bounces off a player, goes into the net. That's just a really unfortunate set of circumstances for the Mountaineers so far. And you thought, and you go from thinking maybe we're going to get a shorthanded goal from that miscue up on the blue line to it being in the back of our own net. Just unfortunate situation.
That is a power play goal. The goal once again is going to number 8, Preston Fisk. The assist to number 12, Cameron Geary. So West Virginia now on the short side of this, they'll look to play catch-up. Here's Brown, a shot, and a save by Holmes.
And see, after that goal, West Virginia kind of seizing momentum a little bit here. They've gone down to the other end of the ice, and they've held it there for at least a little bit. And I think hopefully that could continue here with this face-off and keep the momentum in West Virginia's favor.
Howcroft in the face-off circle. It is won by the Mountaineers. A shot gets broken up. Now a breakaway opportunity if they can go to the puck, but the puck will go too deep in for that to happen. A centering opportunity. It's picked up by Denison. Oh, a dangerous hit. No penalty called.
You'd like to see him get up after that one. Went in head first. Very hard hit.
Picked up by the Mountaineers. They will clear it out of the zone. Setting it up for Howcroft. Howcroft brings it in. Stood up there, and it's picked up by Denison. 4:04 to go in the first. A shot on all the way from the goal side of West Virginia on the net. 3:46 to go, 13-5. Shots are in favor of Denison. Delayed offsides, it's called off. No penalty on that hit. That hit was on Wogish. A very physical start to the game. West Virginia holds. A shot by Young. It's on goal. It's saved by Holmes. The rebound opportunity. And it's going to be picked up and going the other way is the Big Red. Young looks to dump it in. It's brought in by Wogish. A huge open ice hit. The Big Red the other way now. Moving it into the zone. Behind the net. It's wrapped around a centering opportunity in front. Ducalo gets it out of the zone.
That was a really nifty move to center that puck. He was almost backwards and then had to spin around. He was on the backhand, and that was a really good job to do that.
Best gets it out of the zone.
It's hit a player on the bench.
2:23 left to go in the first.
And so far, it's been what you would expect this game to be. Very fast-paced, hard checking, all the stuff we talked about at the open.
West Virginia picks up the puck. It's Ducalo who dumps it in. It goes around the boards. This is the Big Red now, who clear it out of the zone. It's going to be picked up by the Mountaineers now. Williams, stretch pass to Ronan. It goes into the zone. Race for the puck. Denison wins it. It's Jackson who holds. Passes it up the ice to Kaplan. Stretch pass moving into the zone now, looking for reinforcements. And it's broken up by Brown. Brown gets it to Ronan. Ronan dumps it into the zone. Ambrosi. Good stick movement. Brown up high, his shot. It goes wide. West Virginia continues to hold. Here's Carnell, a shot and a save. The rebound goes back to Carnell. 1:17 to go. And Denison picks it up. Brown to Ambrosi. Ambrosi holding. Corrals it and sends it in the around the boards. Under 1 minute to go in the first period. Denison holds a 2-1 lead and a 13-7 lead on shots. This is icing.
Man, West Virginia down in the offensive zone had some really nifty moves down in the corner. Quick feet, quick stick. It's fantastic. This game has been really entertaining to watch so far. Very fast-paced.
Coming up at the intermission, stay tuned to the last night's puck drop preview. We'll play on the live stream. We're going to try that out, see how that works out. I sat down with head coach Adam Brown and assistant coaches Nate Connolly and Tony Manuel to discuss this game and to recap the game against Ohio. So be sure to stay tuned for intermission. Outcroft won the face-off, but Denison comes away with it. Under 48 seconds to go in the first. Fandon shot there. It's picked up by the Mountaineers. A stretch pass. It connects. Moving into the zone is Blair. The shot is saved. The rebound, and they couldn't bury it. Up high is Young. Young holds a shot, and that goes wide. Offsides is the call.
And on that breakaway attempt, when he took that shot, it hit a stick on the way in. At least is what it looked like. And then the tender got a piece of it, and it went off into the corner. That was a really good attempt to get up ice very quickly.
Howcroft won the faceoff. Denison sends it in around the boards. This is Bernier who slows it down. Under 3 seconds left. They'll get a fan on the shot. So, after one period of play, it is 2-1 Denison. Stay tuned, and we'll be back.
How are you?
I'm doing fantastic, and Adam?
Good, Camden. Happy to be here. How are you?
I'm doing great. And Tony?
Cam, I'm so glad to be here.
Oh, I'm very glad. Well, let's start off. We all know who Adam is. He's been on the show plenty of times. And Nate, let's talk about you first. Give me a little background about yourself. I know you're Adam's wingman here, so lay it on me.
Yeah, so I'm Nate. I'm 28 years old. I've got into coaching about 6 years ago now. I started as a goalie coach at the high school I played at. Became a head coach at Shaler, and then found my way down here because of Adam. So that's my story.
Great story. And Tony, same question to you now.
I'm Tony, 27 years old. I just graduated in 2023. I did have the pleasure of playing with Coach Adam Brown. He reached out to me in the summer and asked me if I was interested in coaching. Never really thought about it, but man, I'm happy to be here. I really love our group. I think we're going to do some big things this year.
Well, let's first and foremost start off. Coach Adam, obviously a scary injury on the ice on Sunday with your star goaltender. Can you give us a little bit of an update about him? How is he doing?
Yeah, no, I'm glad you asked. I'm happy to report that Griff is good. He is in good spirits. We have to figure out what the length of time this is going to be is. He's working with a sports medicine doctor here at WVU. It's some sort of hip irritation that he has. They're trying to figure out exactly what it is. But we're talking what looked like it could have been at least a semester-ending injury or worse. We're talking maybe 6 weeks, something like that. So Griff is good. He's in good spirits. He'll be there Friday to cheer on the boys.
Yeah, and then we'll follow that up right up here. You have two backup goalies. You have got Cav and you have Bernier. What is that like now? What kind of workload do they get now?
It's been a lot on them at practice, just the amount of reps that we have during our drills. So we brought in D3's developmental goalie to help out at practice a little bit, and he has done a tremendous job. It's very good for him to see the D2 shots at least a couple times a week. And then game-wise, it kind of, yeah, Griff being out, it threw our script kind of out the window a little bit. We're just going to play it live and kind of see what happens. But, I'm excited to see what those guys can do. Don't get me wrong. Griff is a very vital part of this team, but we have plenty of talent behind him that we get to showcase. So that's the one maybe silver lining to this, if there is one, is we get to see what those guys can do.
Don't
Nate,
forget about the emergency goalie.
Yeah, Cam, to fill you in a little bit, we did we don't usually do this very often, but we did a scout goalie at practice. So in anticipation of Denison coming up this weekend, we had Coach Nate Connolly in his goalie gear wearing his big red jersey, so the boys had something to shoot at.
Still got it, by the way.
He does still got it.
He
how
looked
many
good.
goals did he let in? How many goals did he let in?
0.
Not very many.
Less,
He was
less than I
battling.
thought.
Well, Nate, to you now. Obviously, you're in charge of scouting teams. Denison's coming in, pretty big matchup. What are you seeing from them in terms of their style of play?
Yeah, I mean, Denison's a team that we know really well at this point in my coaching career. We've played them 3 times already, and it's just a lot of the same. They have their top dogs. They're really high-end skill, and then they love to transition off the rush. They love to try to score on the rush. That's their offense. That's the scouting report on Denison. I mean, if you can contain them on the rush, then you have a good chance of winning.
And
Sorry,
Tony,
that's my daughter screaming.
I didn't even hear it. So, and Tony, to you now. your team, your first game was watching Ohio play us. What
Yeah.
takeaways did you take from that?
Ohio's a very, very good team, always top in the country, and I thought we brought the play to them a lot. There's some things we can definitely clean up that we talked about yesterday that I think will help us going into the rest of the season. I think we can compete with any team in this country right now. I was really happy with the first game. Obviously, like I said, some stuff to clean up, but we have the pieces to go the distance.
And Adam, back to you now. Denison's looking for blood. It's quite obvious that that's their goal going into this game and this weekend series. What do you tell your boys knowing that they want revenge from that championship game and they just want to prove to themselves and to the ACC that they can compete with the top dogs?
Yeah, Denison is a very, very good team. And so what I always tell the guys is with us being the top dogs right now, every team is going to give us their best lineup. So every team wants to take a shot at WVU. Every team wants to beat WVU. So we never get maybe some scratches. No one's playing their first game against WVU right now. But what makes Denison unique this weekend is it is a team that it's a rivalry. I mean, Denison, it's all very, very respectful. It really is. They're great guys. Their head coach is a great guy, but they hate WVU. So it's one thing to get a team's best lineup. It is another thing for a Denison to come in and we are what's standing between them and maybe taking it to the next level. They hate us and they're going to play like they hate us and we don't like them because of the close proximity. And I think that it's going to be a very intense battle this weekend.
And follow up there, what do you tell your players knowing that they're going to want to play intense?
Have to be ready for 60 minutes both games or whatever it takes. And the reason that I say that is because given the rivalry that we have with Denison, it doesn't matter if the score is 7-0 one way or another. Everyone's going to play for 60 minutes because everyone wants to show the other team what they've got. So if we are up or down by, it can be 7 goals, it doesn't matter. You need to be willing to play 60 minutes because the other team is not going to let up. So you're going to see 2 60-minute, maybe 60-minute plus games on Friday and Saturday.
And Nate, following back up with you now, just recapping that Ohio just a little bit more. A lot of team resilience from your staff there. What did you like about that being as a coach?
I mean, that's all that you can ask for when you play a team like that. The guys never backed down, no matter. I mean, it was a roller coaster ride that game. So there was a lot of ups and downs, especially after the Griff injury, and guys had to kind of find their composure and keep competing. So that resilience, like you said, is something that you love to see out of a group. I mean, going through something like that, I mean, means you can battle through anything and you can play with anybody.
And Tony, non-related hockey question here. Do you suck at golf?
Not the best,
Yes.
not the worst. I battle through. I'm a grinder. I'm
Very
on pace
good.
for like mid 90s right now, so we're in it.
For the record, this is the first coaching interview that we have done where we have a coach on an iPhone at a golf course. Just throwing that out there. Probably the first and last.
That's because I want to be here. I've loved my time so far. We have a great group. You know, love Nate and Adam. You know, love everyone else involved. You guys have been very welcoming, so that's why, you know, I am at the golf course, but I want to be a part of this. I really do love being in West Virginia.
True West Virginia talk right there. As we wrap it out here, Adam, what are your expectations for this weekend?
My expectations is it's 2 big wins. I'm looking to give you something else. I would say 2 big wins, but like I said, it's going to be no matter what the score is. It could be tied, it could be overtime, it can be a blowout one way or another. You're going to get 60 minutes both days of very, very intense hockey because, you know, every team wants to show the other team what they're made of because there's a really good chance that we see this team again in February.
Nate and Tony, but question for both of you. Who are your star players for this weekend? Who you're looking to stand out against Denison? We'll start with Nate.
I'm going to start with the guy in between the pipes for his first big start, Bernier for sure. I think he has so much talent. I think he's gonna step right in and do a good job. I'll give you a skater now. I'm gonna go with Sean Sullivan.
I'm looking to have all 4 lines going. I think that's our advantage is we do have 4 lines we can continuously put out there. I'm going to agree with Nate. I'm looking for a big game out of Sullivan.
Man, okay, let me stray a little bit. First of all, I'm very excited to see what the burn show, that's what they call them, what the burn show can do between the pipes. Um, Give me a big weekend out of gold line. So take your pick, whether it's Mark, Mitch, Brosey. I think that that is our most talented line offensively, and they didn't put up any points against OU. I would say that they're feeling pretty hungry right about now, so we might see a bit of an offensive explosion out of those guys.
I like it.
Yeah, I like it too. This is the first time we've done 3 coaches and a whole coaching staff. A little bit chaotic. I got to tell you, I had a lot of fun with this. A lot of learning experiences here. So I thank all of you, especially you, Mr. Golfer, for taking time out of your day. Any closing remarks that any of you 3 want to start making?
Make a statement.
Yeah, I just want to say that we're a resilient group, and even though Tony's on the golf course, like at the end of the day, D2 gets the job done. It doesn't matter what it takes. We will get it done. I will point out that this is slow play by Tony. He is holding the course up, and we at D2 do not condone slow play on the golf course.
There's nobody behind us.
Besides, I've never been happier than to be on Puck Drop Preview, Camden. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All righty, coaches. Well, thank you very much. And we will see you for 2 matchups against Division II's Denison team, against obviously West Virginia's Division II. I'll be on the call for both those games. Joining me is Richard Turkovich, and we have a women's Division II game following the conclusion of the Division II game. Ian Murray will be on the call with Richard Turkovich. For me, Camden Bellotti, Adam Brown, Nate Connolly, and Mr. Tony Manuel. We'll see you next time.
Thanks, Cam.
Yeah, good. Welcome back up to the broadcast booth. Once again, good evening. I'm Cam Nablati. Joining me is Richard Turkovich. An interesting first period. Denison takes a 2-1 lead over the Mountaineers in the first. Richard, what did you see in that period?
Personally, for me, I don't feel like the lead might not be deserved with that lucky bounce. However, these two teams are playing very hard, going up and down the ice, back and forth. It's going to be tight to see who wins this one.
Well, we're going to send it back down to the ice. We are getting ready for the puck drop of the second period. I forgot to do that before we started.
Working out those first game kinks in our home bar.
Yeah. Takes a few days. We are back underway for the second period. Denison wins the faceoff. They are looking to continue with the momentum here. This is picked up by Walters. And Walters holds temporarily. And it's Walters who continues to hold. Shots are in favor of the Big Red, 13-9. Block shot there. And West Virginia will come the other way. The Mountaineers are moving it in. Stankiewicz gets it up high to Walters. This is picked up by Rabadam. And Rabadam chips it into the zone. Young in a pursuit for it. And he won't come away. What a dangerous play there. And Bernier with a better save.
I was going to say, that little puck there that was down here along the boards, it was kind of sitting there and nobody was really going after it. The referee had said that it was going to be offside, and nobody really knew what to do for a couple seconds. It was just kind of sitting there, and that's a really awkward situation sometimes. And that's also a fantastic save down on the other end, I would like to mention.
There is no call there. They continue to play on. West Virginia moving it into the zone. It's picked away and out of the zone of the Mountaineers.
I don't have a problem with them letting them play. It seems like they're going to let a lot of stuff go tonight, which is good.
West Virginia bringing it into the zone. A centering opportunity, but no one was there. This is Howcroft. Howcroft, a shot is saved. A rebound goes to the corner. Picked up high now. Down low and around the boards. The Big Red pick it up. This is number 9, Jacob Jackson, who clears it out. Coaches say he makes an impact immediately as a freshman.
He had a really good stick in here on that centering pass. Kind of had it like turned a little bit lopsided to the ice. Hit the puck up.
Here's his shot. I'm sorry to interrupt. And it's broken up. Dangerous play there. Continue.
Very dangerous play. But as I was saying, he got a really good stick on that puck on that one centering pass down on this end.
West Virginia picks it up now. Dumps it into the zone. It goes in and around the boards. Smith plays it around. Picked up now by Salinero. He has a goal tonight, and it's brought in by Finn Lewis. Lewis is shot at a save by Bernier. He will hold for no rebound.
And you were not kidding about these teams not liking each other.
Put it closer to your mouth.
You were right about these teams not liking each other. They've been really going after each other. Just down here in the corner, they were whacking each other with their sticks up near the hands, and it was a really, they're just playing so hard.
Closer to your mouth. West Virginia dumps it into the zone now. West Virginia holding a shot. It goes sailing wide. Picked up now by the Mountaineers again. Denison intercepts that pass, and they'll go the other way. DeToro moving in, and the shot goes wide. Here are the Mountaineers. Ronan will shoot it on net. Stick to side by Holmes. And the Mountaineers will watch the Big Red bring it in. However, that's offsides. 16:47 left to go in the second. The Big Red hold a 2-1 lead over the Mountaineers.
I just can't believe how fast-paced this game is. It just seems, it almost feels like a playoff game in the way these two teams are playing against each other.
There's a slap shot. It gets broken up. Now West Virginia will go the other way now. 1-on-1. A shot and a save by Holmes. Rebound clears out of the zone. West Virginia will regroup. Stretch pass to Williams, and it's Ronan who brought it in. Correction on that. That was number 25. That was Gallagher on that play. Setting it up now is number 16, Rabadam. And Rabadam gets it out of the zone. Walters will go retreat for the puck. Up high a shot. Glove by Bernier. Rebound. It's loose. And it's into the corner, out of play. Dangerous play there.
And I almost feel like West Virginia got to get the next one. With the way this game's gone, very tight defensively, I don't think this game's going to open up either way, and I don't think it's going to be a very high-scoring finish.
In and around the boards, West Virginia looks to get control of the puck. Oh, it goes off the side of the net. Me? TJ, do you know anything about the soundboard? They score! It's 3-1.
Just to get and just a lot of really quick passing there again from Denison. They've done a really good job of doing that in the offensive end. And they're going to go up 3-1 in this hockey game.
Denison has 3 straight goals. After the Mountaineers.
Just got to find a rhythm. They're doing everything right. They're doing all the good things.
Once again, the goal, it's the second goal of the game. It's going to Preston Fisk. The assists are to number 12, Cameron Geary, and to number 22, Lucas Cheris. So West Virginia moving in. What a dangerous play! Getting that far out is Holmes. There's a slap shot. It goes wide. West Virginia holding. They bring it in. Their shot goes wide. There's a rebound, and it's covered. It's loose. And Denison clears. There's a stretch pass to Howcroft. 2-on-1. Moving in. Howcroft's save. No rebound. It's coming up for a whistle.
And Holmes was really lucky on that scramble in front of the net. His glove got caught up with a couple other players that were in and around the crease. And he's just got to be careful because when that puck came free, it was pretty much an open net towards the left side.
Face-off won by West Virginia, but Denison picks it up immediately, and they'll go out of the zone. Denison moving in, and it gets broken up. There's a shot, a save, the rebound. Can't clear it. Up high to the left side of your screen. A shot goes sailing wide. Kept in the zone. West Virginia needs to get it out of the zone here. It's covered up by Bernier for a whistle.
Looked almost like a baseball outfielder there having to go up and get that one out of the air.
Face off won by the Big Red. They hold. The shot in front. Oh, dangerous chance there. There's a shot. It goes wide. What a big hit. And they're going to blow the whistle. He is in a lot of pain.
And you really don't like to see that.
He is in a lot of pain.
This doesn't look good, Cam.
We'll be right back. We welcome you back to the broadcast. An injured player for the Denison Big Red. I was never able to see his number. He was able to go off the ice with assistance, so we will see if we can get an update during the intermission.
Yeah, I gotta keep him in our thoughts. He was in a lot of pain. Feel bad for the kid.
Face off won by the Mountaineers. They'll hold control of the puck. There's a slap shot. It's saved by Bernier. West Virginia finds himself in a 2-goal deficit here. They need to get an answer. Dangerous chance in front. And we'll see what the call is here. Looks like he held it and got a whistle. Maybe the neck came off. I bet that's what it was.
That's what I was just about to say.
I was. You know what? Now that I think about it more, I think the neck came off.
Because the referee did not allow substitutions there.
Oh, here's a dangerous chance. A breakaway, moving in. Score! Dylan Williams. Bada bing, bada boom. It's 3-2, just what the doctor ordered.
And that's just a fantastic breakaway chance. He comes in, goalie tries to do everything he can, but that's a fantastic shot. And he did end up going into the boards after he scored that one. He was ginger getting up, but he's done a very nice job there. And the West Virginia Mountaineers are back in this one. It's 3-2.
12:40. Dylan Williams will get credit for the goal. It is 3-2. you couldn't hear, it was the delayed offsides. Meanwhile, West Virginia picks up control of the puck. Oh, a good stick there. Oh, what even a better save. Oh my goodness. Holmes is upset. Oh, I don't like that. That's uncalled for. Oh, I have to keep my mouth shut or else I could get in big trouble. But I didn't like that.
And attendee very upset. And I'm not really totally sure what he was upset about.
That should be a penalty. I don't know. That should be like a misconduct penalty right there or something.
I mean, I get there was a crowd around the net, but I really don't see anything there that the attendee could have gotten heated up for. Just a lot of bodies in his office space, I guess.
Well, it's a one face-off by the Mountaineers. There's a tip, a save. Oh, the rebound couldn't get buried. That goalie has temper issues.
Well, they call him the Big Red because they got tempers.
That could work to West Virginia's advantage here. You know what hurts the goalie. Well, here's a chance. The puck is up and out of play.
West
You always
Virginia's getting in all the right areas to make the Big Red upset. They're getting down inside the crease, getting in those dirty areas. You just love to see offense doing that.
through my 3 years here, I've learned if you can get in a player's head, you're better off. Face-off won by the Mountaineers. Oh, and the puck will clear the zone. Jansky picks it up. Good play there. That was a great play, actually, by Salerno there to do like that backhand with the stick. Threw off that West Virginia player there. That puck goes out of play, and the D2 bench for West Virginia is getting ecstatic.
Gotta love the emotion these guys are putting in this game. They're playing so hard, and they have so much more fight left in this game. Come on, you're down one. Still in the second period. Let's go.
This is a rivalry. A rivalry you probably would have never thought of between a small college in Denison, but this has turned into become a big rivalry. Denison holds control of the puck here. This is Smith. Smith holds, looks to clear it out. They do clear it out, being the Mountaineers. Picked up now by Rabadam. This is icing.
And to add on to a couple of your points, this has probably been the best hockey I've seen in a while between two teams that are very, very excited to play each other.
Oh. I was wondering what happened, TJ. Denison has control. That's Williams. Good to see him back out on the ice. Oh, great stick handling there by Williams. Wow, West Virginia is flying right now. Denison holds control of the puck. Along the boards, it's in a fight for it, and West Virginia comes away with it. Oh my gosh. Denison comes away with it. And that shot is gloved and saved by Bernier. He'll hold for a whistle.
And I think that Brennan Holmes, the keeper for Denison, when he got heated up, I think that shot some momentum into this Mountaineers team because they are on rails right now. Absolutely flying.
West Virginia looks to clear it out of their zone. They can't. 9:34 clock. Is back underway. West Virginia holds, they dump it in. Race for it, Stankiewicz gets there first. Chased off the puck by Denison. Stankiewicz centering, a shot just goes wide. Ronan with the shot that time. Oh, excuse me, that was Ducalo. Stankiewicz gets it up high, passes it over, kept in the line. There's a shot. Oh, it got hit in front of a body. Don't know how that didn't go in. Sent in, it's gonna be picked up by Stankiewicz. Stankiewicz holds. West Virginia will retreat a little bit. And Denison gets it out of the zone. Cherry picking there was number 8, Preston Fisk, but he couldn't get to it. West Virginia moving it in. That was Ambrosi. This. No icing. Icing waved off. Denison still holds a shot lead of 23-14. A shot and a save by Bernier. Puck is kept in, and it's out. Oh, a scrum there, and Howcroft brings it in. A shot gets tipped and goes wide. Another West centering opportunity. Just no one there to connect. Denison holds control of the puck. They'll dump it in. Bernier at his net, slows it down, plays it behind. There's a shot. It's tipped. It goes wide. Puck plays around now. Into the corner. Right of your screen. West Virginia can't get it out of their zone now. A little bit of an issue here. And never mind. They'll dump it in. Change on the fly for the Mountaineers. A shot goes wide. Tipped up high. Denison holds. Shot broken up in front. West Virginia is having a little bit of trouble lately getting their puck out of the zone and creating some offense. Denison's doing a good job of slowing that down.
And then when they got it up here, they got that change off, which was really important. They had some tired bodies on the ice, had to get them onto the bench.
There's a shot by Denison, and what off one of the backs of one of the players out there. A takedown on the ice, no call. Puck is cleared. Oh, they say it's onside. And they play on behind the net. West Virginia still cannot get it out of their zone. They've been playing down there for a while. They do get it out, but it won't be out far enough because this is the long change period. Oh, what a blistering hit!
One of those moments I'm glad I'm up here and not down there.
Hit that time was applied by number 59. That's Sean Sullivan. He is making his first start, and man, has he had an impact on this game already.
That was a huge hit.
There's a shot. It's covered up by Bernier immediately.
Bernier, good reactions there. Right off the face-off, I mean, it came right to him. That's all good positioning from the goaltender.
So we got 5:38 left to go. The puck immediately goes out of play. It was tipped. So will we do it again?
Lots of whistles here. Might be a good thing, though. This game has been very fast-paced. Settle it down a little bit, get the boys a little bit of a rest. both sides of the puck.
By the way, the only other team in action right now is D1. They are out in Philadelphia playing Temple as we speak. I just texted one of the coaches looking for an update on how the game is going, so we'll see if we get a response. D3 is off this weekend. Their first game will be up in Ohio. That's next weekend. And Women's Division 2, they'll play an exhibition game against Armstrong tomorrow following the D2 game. Hand pass will be the call there. 5:11 left to go. Shots are in favor of Denison, 24-14. What's your take on that? How many all that shots? Bernier making his first start. It just looks a little chaotic.
He's done a good job of keeping pucks out of the net so far, but I feel like you have to keep the shot load a little bit down. Remember, this is a guy now still extremely talented. However, he is still a backup. You got to ease him into the game. You can't let him have 40 shots on him.
So West Virginia now looking for another game of momentum here. Oh, and the centering shot goes off the post and out of the zone.
And you just off for a second. That one might have ended up in the back of the net.
So West Virginia has to play setup again, and they'll pick it up. Off the board and into the zone. Racing forward is Gallagher. Or correct that was Ambrosi. Their faces look alike. Shot goes wide. Gallagher into the zone. Nets off the ice. You know, completely unrelated note here. The NHL just made a new rule that if a goalie unintentionally or intentionally pushes the goal off, it's a delay game 2-minute penalty.
See, I don't know if I agree with that if it's unintentional. The way it was for a long time was that if it was intentional, it obviously was a penalty. But I feel like if it's unintentional, there's not much the goalie can do about it.
That's a rule I think I'd like to see come down to the college game. This is West Virginia, the centering opportunity. Then nets off again.
And it looks to me like when Holmes is trying to go from left to right, he keeps accidentally bumping into that post, and it just keeps coming off the mark.
Face-off win by the Mountaineers. This puck is down low. And they can't get it out of their zone. It's kept in. It's shipped out of the zone. That is offsides.
Just barely came over the line.
Couldn't keep it in was Will Blair. Face-off won by Denison. West Virginia and Denison both scored this period, so we have a 3-2 game. Denison in front. A rematch of last year's ACCHL championship game. West Virginia, of course, came on top. Oh, a dangerous hit there. No call on the ice. They are letting them play. There's a quick shot. It goes wide. Wogish looks to get it out. A shot and a save by Bernier. West Virginia looking to clear it out. Mountaineers moving it into the zone. Good stick handling there. Oh, what an open ice hit! Oh my goodness!
Seen a lot of that tonight so far.
Puck goes out of play, no change.
And it seems like it's going to continue that way.
Face-off won by Denison. They'll set it up. Pay attention to him. Denison holds control of the puck. 2:18 left to go. Denison holds that 3-2 lead. 26-15 shots Denison holds. There's a quick shot, and it's broken up by the Mountaineers. Carnell. That is a delayed penalty. The Mountaineers are going on the power play. Here it is. An elbow is being called.
Man, you don't see that one very often. Elbowing. Shows you how heated this game has been, though.
I never kept track of this. Shoot.
Got to get one here to tie the game. 2 minutes.
West Virginia wins it. They hold. This is dumped down low. West Virginia setting up now on the power play. First time on the power play. This is down low. And Brosey, the net is off again. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is the third time this period this has happened.
And it's the goaltender again. He's backed up into the post, and it's come off. In what could have been a very nice opportunity for the Mountaineers.
West Virginia wins the faceoff. Ducalo. They'll set it up again. This is over to Stankiewicz. Stankiewicz up high. They hold. Down low. Ambrosi. Ambrosi holding. Howcroft down low. Stankiewicz. This is set up high. Here's a chance over to Stankiewicz, and it just goes over. West Virginia up high. And it's intercepted, and they'll clear the zone. 1:02. Actually, now 1 minute in the period. 1:04 on the power play.
The third period will start with West Virginia having the man advantage only for a couple of seconds. So that could be huge on the center ice faceoff.
West Virginia holds. Broke it up. Denison will pick it up. And they'll clear the zone. This goes all the way down the ice. 36 seconds left. About time for one more rush if they can get going. Denison picks up. They'll bring it into the zone. This is the last chance for a rush. They got to get going now. That's a stretch pass. It connects. But he's all by himself. And that puck will dump out of the zone. So 6 seconds left. There's 5. We're down to 3. 2 offsides. And a half second left.
We'll pretty much drop the puck and then go straight into the intermission. Still down 1, but it's looking very promising for the Mountaineers.
this is a good rush here. So that'll do it for the second period of play. After 2, Denison holds a 3-2 lead. We welcome you in for second period intermission. Adam Brown, Camden Bellotti. Coach, what did you see from that period?
I saw a team that has an incredible amount of skill get absolutely outworked and outhearted by the opponent. I don't know if it's some kind of championship hangover, but something that we as coaches can't coach is heart. And I know that they have it because you don't win back-to-back championships without that heart. And something needs to happen in this third period. They need to do some soul search and they need to come out and do the work because it's out of our hands now. You know, the coaches have an impact on the game during practice. And then when it comes game time, that's the beautiful thing about this sport is it's all in the guys' hands. It's not football. I can't call the plays. It's all them.
We welcome you back into Mountaineer Hockey Network. Once again, good evening. I'm Camden Bellotti. Joining me is Richard Turkovich. We are getting ready for the start of the third period in Morgantown. Score is 3-2. West Virginia trails Denison. That was a pretty good interview. We got that in. That was good. We're going to do that again. So, down one, what's your expectations here as we get ready to get going?
Just keep fighting and keep playing the way they've played. I think West Virginia could very easily get back into this game. They've had some really good opportunities in the offensive end, and I think you're going to see a really entertaining third period, and I wouldn't be surprised if this game is tied after this 20.
Well, as we get ready to go, let's give you a little bit of a game recap here. West Virginia started the scoring early, 3 minutes and 1 into the game. Number 25, Gallagher, got the goal. Then Denison had 3 unanswered goals. They took a 3-1 lead. And then with 6:20 left to go, West Virginia's Dylan Williams got on the scoreboard and made it 2-3, and that's where we stand. West Virginia is going to start the period on a 5-second power play. They win the faceoff. Power play's coming to an end, and we play at full strength. This is Stankiewicz. Stankiewicz moving it in, a shot, and saved by Holmes, and he'll hold for a whistle.
Good glove from him. Reached up there, got that puck high up in the air. It's a good save.
West Virginia picks up control of the puck. Oh, a big hit there. And Denison comes in the other way now. Denison moving in. West Virginia takes control of that puck, and they are out of their zone. This is Ducalo. Ducalo holding, gives way to Ambrosi, but good stick there by Denison. They'll clear it out. I must say, Denison looks very, very good tonight. Ooh, a bad stick there by Carter Brown, but luckily no damage comes from that. This is Howcroft. Denison once again bringing it into the zone. Oh, give it right to Denison. Saved by Bernier, rebound. Another save by Bernier. The Burn Show is cooking tonight.
That's just fantastic. On the second opportunity, too. He's done an amazing job so far tonight in net.
Denison has a 4-on-2 as they move into the zone. Glove save there by Bernier. And here's a shot saved by Bernier. A rebound, and it goes just wide. Howcroft now. Howcroft full head of steam moving in. West Virginia will get some new skaters on. This is Jansky with a one-timer, and it goes just wide. Uh-oh, a breakaway opportunity, a rush for the puck. And there's a shot, it goes wide. Puck clears the zone. That was Best who held it. He gives way to Jansky. Offsides is the call.
And while West Virginia was down on the offensive end, it was really good hockey IQ. They held the puck down in the corner for the players to come off the bench. And when they came off the bench, they played a pass to the blue line, and that set up that one-timer. It's a really, really good job from them to see that play and, of course, to make that play happen.
West Virginia is looking to respond here to Denison. This is Wogish. Wogish moving in. Shot goes wide. Oh, a big hit there. Here's Smith. He sends it in and around the boards. Denison moving into the zone now. Full head of steam, a shot and a save by Bernier. This is Sullivan. Sullivan gets it into the zone. West Virginia with some heavy forecheck now. And they'll clear out of the zone. Denison moving into the zone. Rabadon gets it on net. A rebound by Bernier. Oh, dangerously out of his net. This is Carnell. Carnell clears it out. Here's a chance. West Virginia with a shot and a save. A rebound. And Denison comes away with it. 4:30 through the third. Denison moving in. Good stick handle there. That time that stick handle was by Kresge. Good stick there. Carnell. Carnell dumps it in. A breakaway opportunity coming in. It's broken up. And a great skate there by Ducalo. Carnell to Ambrosi. Ambrosi skating backwards. He'll go retreat a little bit, and he'll set up now. Ambrosi moving it into the zone. Great stick handling there, and it's broken up by Denison. 14:38 left to go in regulation. West Virginia trails by 1. Saved by Bernier. A rebound, and it's given to Ambrosi. Ambrosi to Kyle Stankiewicz. If they hurry, it could be a 3-on-2. Ducalo moving in. A chance in front. Oh, they couldn't get it in. Stankiewicz holds. Sends it in down low. That was Walters. Young with a shot, a save, a rebound, they score! It's tied! We are tied at 3! Sound the horn! Who else but the captain, Mark Stankiewicz?
And that was a beautiful job to be in the right place at the right time. When the rebound happened, he was right there to snatch it up, and that's a fantastic job to put that on net. And like you said, we're tied at 3.
That goal line was itching and itching for a goal after they couldn't get anything going in Wheeling, and there it is.
And that one had been coming for a long time in this one.
Puck goes out of play. Hold the pen. The assists are going to number 89, Mitch Ducalo, and to number 3, Dylan Young. There we go. West Virginia loses the faceoff to the Big Red. We are knotted up at 3 now. West Virginia looking to clear. Oh, dangerous chance for the Big Red. West Virginia now moving into the zone. This is Blair. Blair is centering opportunity. He couldn't connect with Weichel. And here we go with Howcroft to Blair, but it was just a little bit off his stick. He couldn't get to it. And guess what? You want to take a guess? The net's off.
Oh, man. And it seems that the net coming off has switched ends. I almost say it. Must be the pegs. Face-off win by West Virginia. And I'm gonna let me see if I can get that score update from D1. Big pirouetting hit there.
This is Young. Young wearing number 3, bringing it into the zone. Young a shot, a save, a rebound goes to the corner. Denison holding and bringing it in. Oh, a dangerous shot, saved by Bernier, rebound, and it's covered up for a whistle.
And he said no again.
Rich, you're gonna kill me here.
These wires getting all tangled up here.
Carter Brown had control. He pounced it around. Denison intercepts it. A chance in front, and a can't get it in. Dangerous there. No penalty on the trip. Williams the other way. Denison picks it up after the dangerous chance.
And that was Francis Gallagher who was on his stomach trying to stop that one from going in. And that was just the willpower. This team has so much willpower to win this game.
Here's Denison moving in, a shot saved by Bernier! And it's too far for Ronan to collect on it. But this is Denison now who picks it up. We are knotted up at 3. A rematch of the ACCHL Elite Championship game. If you're just joining us, West Virginia just got the equalizer a few minutes ago. And we are now tied. But here's the chance. Ronan moving in. And he couldn't get a shot off.
It just rolled off his stick when he tried to transfer from the backhand to the forehand. And that's really unfortunate. Looked like he might have had an open net to shoot at too.
There's a quick shot and a save by Holmes. This puck clears out of the zone. This is icing.
And Denison got some tired bodies out there. Saw a couple of them, trying to, bending over, catching their breath. This might be a good chance here for West Virginia.
Ducalo in the faceoff circle now for the Mountaineers. Face-off won by West Virginia. They'll hold. This is Young, a shot looking to get through traffic. It couldn't. And it's now picked up by Denison. The Big Red out of Ohio look to get something going here. There's a shot. Gloves by Bernier. He'll hold for a whistle. Line change for both teams.
Man, maybe he was a baseball outfielder in a former life.
Tyler Howcroft will go into the faceoff circle for the Mountaineers. He's going to go up against number 14, Panglitos Canilos. That's right. West Virginia looks to get it out. Walters was there on that. And it's a scrum around the boards now. West Virginia still looking to clear. And they do. West Virginia gives way to Denison. Denison fast into the zone. 10-14 left to go in regulation. Knotted up at 3. Shots are heavily in favor of Denison, 34-20. The ref keeps getting in the way of the puck. He finally gets out of the way, and West Virginia looks to clear. Can't. Denison picks it up. Never mind, check that. West Virginia gets it out. Corralled now by the D of the Big Red, and they'll shoot it in. Bernier far out of his net, slows it down. Young. A little bit of scrummy play here. And it's cleared out. Looks like a late hit there. No call behind the play. And Young with a big hit. Howcroft moving it in. This is Tyler Howcroft. And Denison picks it up. They'll clear the zone. It goes right to the stick of Caleb Carnell. By the way, did you know Caleb Carnell played lacrosse in middle school? You want to know how I know that?
I do want to know how you knew that.
My professor was his coach.
That's a really cool connection.
My capstone professor was his coach. West Virginia picks it up. Carnell holding a shot and to save the rebound. And it can't go in. It's loose. In front of the net. Dangerous, but nothing going. This is Brown. Brown, he's been all over the ice tonight. Wogish. Up to Carnell. A shot goes wide. This is Brown again. A shot and it's blocked in front. This is Carnell. Oh, he lost it. Denison bringing it into the zone. A shot. A save by Bernier. He'll hold for a whistle.
And you know, Cam, I think I might have a job that the social media department might need to get on. This game has been such a hard-hitting game. I'd like to see a montage of all the hits in this one. A lot of big hits, a lot of hard ones. I mean, in the boards, open ice everywhere. I'm surprised somebody hasn't ended up in another person's bench.
Well, this was the talk around this game today, how physical this Denison team will want to play because of how physical West Virginia plays. And, wow, what a block there. And Ronan gets it out. And like I was saying, it was such a big talking point. You knew it was going to happen. It was the physical since the puck dropped. We'll see if it finishes off physical, which I have no doubt it will. Meanwhile, Denison moves it in. Young looks to clear. They do clear. Young moving in with Williams. Williams drops it back. A shot, and it just goes over the net. Dumped in now. West Virginia picks it up. This is Walters. Walters holds and he'll set up. Dump back in. Bernier will slow it down. Young. And Young takes a hit. Walters clears it out. Stankovic dumps it in. Race for the puck. It's picked up by the Mountaineers. Ambrosi. Ambrosi feeds away. West Virginia holds. This is Carnell. Carnell holding. He continues to hold. 6:32 left in regulation. A shot and a save. Rebound goes to Denison. Brown dumps it in. It's picked up by Denison, and they'll bring it into Mountaineer territory. And it's picked off and taken by Ducalo. Ducalo moving into the zone with Stankovic. It's a centering opportunity. Stankovic couldn't get a stick on it. Denison picks it up. This is Brown. A little bit of sloppy hockey here.
Been a little while since a whistle.
Yeah. You just jinxed it. Here it comes. Bernier will slow it down behind the play. Ooh, bad play there. Luckily, it causes no harm. Brown will get it out of the zone, and Denison will reset. Carnell, the aforementioned lacrosse player, gives way to Howcroft. .5:29 to go in regulation. West Virginia holds. A shot! Save! And there will be no rebound. 5:22 left to go.
Now during this break in action, Cam, I'd like to ask you a question.
Uh-oh.
Who's the hero?
Oh, you're going to do that to me?
I know, tough question.
I look at the gold line. Anyone at Ducalo, Stankovic, and Ambrosi to get that one. But we'll have to see.
5:17 to figure out who that hero is going to be.
Or else we head off into overtime.
And wouldn't that be spectacular?
Depends on who you ask. And we have an upcoming penalty. It's going against West Virginia's Weichel. Tripping is the call.
This late in the game, that makes you want to bite your nails a little bit. Got to have tight defending here on this penalty kill. Just got to keep the heart in the game that they've had for these whole entire third period so far.
Ducalo in the face-off circle. It's won by the Big Red. The Big Red set up. A shot saved by Bernier. No rebound. He'll hold for a whistle.
I have a feeling that's what they're going to try to do. They're going to try to win the face-off and get a quick shot off. Test the goalie a little bit.
Face-off won by West Virginia. Big Red are all over the puck there, and they'll set up. There's a shot. It's tipped, and it's kept in play. That puck clears the zone. It goes all the way down the ice by Young. 1:37 left to go on the man advantage. This is Young. And offsides is the call. .128 left to go in the power play for the Big Red. 4:28 left to go in the game, pending overtime.
I don't know, I heard some unhappy voices after that last whistle. Not sure which side they were from.
Smith lost the face-off, and the Big Red will gain control of the puck. Oh, he lost his footing there. Puck goes out of play.
And that's what I like to call an old-fashioned blown tire. Happens more than you would think in hockey,
Yeah.
even at this level.
Face-off won by the Big Red. Oh my gosh, what a dangerous play right there. They lost control of the puck. It was sitting in the blue paint of
Holmes
Denison.
needs to thank his lucky stars.
Denison setting up.
Oh, big scramble in front.
The puck clears the zone. Denison picks it up. They're going to come in the other way now. Moving into the zone. 18 seconds left to go on the man advantage. West Virginia is almost done with the clear. 14 seconds left. Denison a shot, and it's tipped off the stick of Brown. They'll get it out.
And that should do it for the power play.
Now West Virginia brings it in shorthanded. A chance in front. Oh, we can't get in. Back to even strength. Under 3 minutes to go in regulation. Denison moving it in. A shot saved by Bernier. Denison continues to hold control of the puck. A shot. It's broken up by Walters. And it's Howcroft who couldn't get it out, but it's going to be picked up by Young, and they'll slow things down. This is Young who holds control. 2:28 left to go in regulation. Young connects to Weichel. Weichel gets it out. A shot goes wide. It was tipped in traffic. 2:14 left to go in regulation. Denison has control. They'll dump it in. 2:04 left. Carnell, full steam ahead. Caleb Carnell. A shot just goes wide.
That was a fantastic job to go through all those bodies. He went through 3 of them and still got the shot off. That is a magician at work.
And Denison's going to come away with it. 1:36 to go in regulation. Moving in, blocked by Carnell. Ronan picks it up. Ronan connects with Gallagher. Gallagher blocked. West Virginia holds. A centering opportunity, saved by Holmes. 1:14 left to go. Denison moving it into the zone. And good stick there by Brown. Ronan picks it up. Ronan stood up at the line there. Denison will watch West Virginia change. Under 1 minute to remain in regulation. We are knotted at 3. Denison holding. They continue to hold. Behind the net. 45 seconds left to go in regulation. It's going to be covered up by Bernier, and he's going to hold for a whistle.
Have to win this face-off if you're West Virginia. Got to get it out of the zone, maybe get a rush. We'll see how this goes.
Ducalo in the face-off circle, won by the Big Red. A dangerous tip there. It can't connect, though. This is Ambrosi, who will get it out of the zone as he loses his tire there. 28 seconds to go in regulation. Who will be the hero tonight? The Big Red are looking for revenge against the Mountaineers after West Virginia destroyed them in the championship game. Ambrosi to Stankiewicz. Shot! That goes wide. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. And that'll do it for 3 periods of play.
Well, partner,
we are going to overtime. Let's give a breakdown as both teams catches their breath. Scoring started out by West Virginia. Francis Gallagher made it 1-0 early in the first period. Then Denison's number 7, Nick Salerno, scored. It was assisted by number 20, Seth Kaplan. That was with 8:31 left to go in the first. Following up by Denison with 5:06 left to go. Once again, it was going to be number 8, Preston Fisk, the assist to number 12, Cameron Geary. Then the second period, 4 minutes through, it was once again Preston Fisk. The assist that time went to Cameron Geary and to number 22, Lucas Cheris. Then West Virginia answered. Williams with the breakaway goal made it 2-3. And Stankiewicz, 6 minutes through the third period, tied it up at 3. Ducalo and Young got the assist. So that's your recap there. What are we going to get now? It's the question we all want to know. This has been a game. It's been physical. We've expected it to be physical. What are your expectations now going in?
No difference in overtime. I think it's going to be physical as well. I think these two teams are really going to battle hard here, and we're going to get some fun hockey here for the next 5 minutes.
Brown is looking for his first win on the season after they dropped their home opener 8-4 up in Wheeling, West Virginia. As we send it back down to the ice level, it's going to be West Virginia on the far side of your screen. Denison's goaltender will be closer to me.
Now, for the viewers at home, we should recap on the overtime rules.
Sure, yeah. 5-minute overtime period, 3-on-3 hockey. If it's still tied, we will go to a shootout. Penalties will make it 4-on-3 and vice versa. And if it's a 5-on-3 then, and so on. So, here we go for the start of overtime. We are underway.
And
this is Carnell, Howcroft, and I can't see that last number over there.
I have always liked the 3-on-3
Will
version
Blair.
of hockey. It's so fast-paced. Its possession's really important, and I think it's going to be no different here than it would be anywhere else.
West Virginia will bring it into the zone. A lot of open ice now. This is Blair. Blair tried to connect with Howcroft. They couldn't. 2-on-1 develops the other way. This is the fun part about overtime. There's always going to be a little bit of an advantage, whoever has the puck. Moving in is Kaplan. Kaplan holding. A shot goes over. Bernier, in his first career start, is already seeing overtime action. Denison holding. Denison continue to hold, and West Virginia will break that up. They'll set up behind their net. Stankiewicz comes onto the ice. Howcroft looked to connect with Stankiewicz. He couldn't. It's picked up by Kaplan. Kaplan holds control of the puck. Tense moments here now. And it's picked off. West Virginia holds. It's Zuccalo. Save. Rebound. Oh, it wouldn't go in. And it's going to be held on the net. So we'll get a whistle. 1:30 going through overtime.
And I would just like to mention, what did I say at the beginning of the third period? I would not be surprised if we were tied after 20.
He was right.
And man, this is going to be a fantastic. So far, we've already almost halfway through this period of overtime. This has been fantastic.
Ducalo lost the faceoff. It's the Big Red who gained control of the puck. Rabadam gets it out of the zone. Here's Rabadon holding. Bring it in. Passes it over. Shot. And it goes off the post and it stays out. Meanwhile, West Virginia has it. They're moving the other way. Into the zone. Ducalo. Save by Holmes. Oh, what a stand up there. Broken stick on the ice. He's going to cover it up and hold for a whistle.
And this is a classic example of 3-on-3 hockey. Big chance at one end, big chance at the other end. That is just incredible the way these two teams are playing right now.
Coach Brown is upset about maybe a missed call.
And it seems they're having a conference over there.
There seems to be some angerment here about one of the Denison players playing with a broken stick, which is illegal in the sport of hockey, in case you didn't know. There's a shot, a save by Holmes. West Virginia with some constant forward pressure here. Denison brings it out of the zone. Ambrosi holding. Ambrosi moving it into the zone. Up high, this is Blair. Blair holding, over to Young. Young broke it up. 2 minutes left to go in overtime. And Denison's waiting for some new players on the ice. It's broken up. West Virginia picks it up. Under 2 to go. This is Young. Denison brings it into the zone. Denison's shot goes wide. West Virginia looking to gain control of the puck. Denison holds though. Denison a shot saved by Bernier. He'll hold for a whistle. 1:26 left to go.
I would like to talk about Jackson Bernier there for a minute. He has faced 42 shots and he's only let 3 in. He has done fantastic tonight so far in a really tough spot being put in here, kind of last minute, and he stepped up to the challenge.
Ducalo wins the faceoff for the Mountaineers. West Virginia picks it up. Full steam ahead. Moving in, a shot saved by Holmes. Puck looked like it went out, but they'll play on. Stankiewicz moving it in. We'll check that. That was Ducalo that moved that puck in. Going the other way now are the Big Red. 1 minute remaining in overtime. Tense moments in Morgantown. A shot and a save by Bernier. He will hold for the whistle. 52 exact on the clock. Are you having fun?
I am speechless at the moment. This has been one of the best hockey games I have seen in quite some time. And man, it just seems like overtime was so fitting for the way this game has been played.
Face-off won by the Mountaineers. But the Big Red take it right off the face-off draw. Denison holds control. Denison holding. Coming up by Bernier, he'll hold for a whistle. 27.5 on the clock.
I can't explain enough how proud I am of that goaltender down on that end of the ice.
I think you mentioned it a few times.
And I'm going to keep mentioning it because he has done a fantastic job.
Joe, you having fun? Yeah?
Joe, the computer guy, Ian on camera, everybody having fun up here in the booth.
I think Denison forgot it's only 3-on-3, not 5-on-3.
And they've
And they're going to call timeout after that. So we'll be right back. Welcome back. On the ice, there's 23 seconds left after Denison called their timeout. More probably have to get their skaters a little bit of a breath here. West Virginia picks it up. They have time for one last rush. 13 seconds left. Moving it in. Good backhand there. There's a shot. Stinkowitz just shot it wide. Oh! 4 seconds left, and folks, we're going to a shootout.
Well, I'd like to say first that was a really nifty move down on this end of the ice to even get that shot away. And now we get to see a shootout. And you know, shootout's always stressful, both ways. And I think we're going to see some really good goaltending, and I think we're going to see some really good shots here. I'm excited to get this going.
So
both teams getting their orders figured out for who's going to shoot first.
And it's going to be Tyler Howcroft who shoots first. Howcroft, a forward, wears number 52 for the team. And they're going to switch the goalies. There are so many headlines in this game, and there's going to be more written because we are still not over.
And they switch sides because after the overtime period, you have to swap ends.
Yep. So, Tyler Howcroft is ready to go. And here we go. He'll pick up the puck, bring it in on the left side of your screen. Moving it in. And fanned on the shot. A broken stick, actually. His shot broke.
I think he just got a little bit at the top of the puck, and stick just snapped. You don't see that very often in a shootout, that a stick breaks like that.
Now shooting for the Denison Big Red, it will be number 12, Cameron Geary. Cameron picks it up. Geary moving in. Saved by Bernier! Now shooting for the Mountaineers. It's going to be number 84, Mark Stankiewicz.
And if you count that, that's the 45th shot he's faced tonight.
Stankiewicz picks up the puck. He'll bring it in on the right side this time. Stankiewicz moving it in. Save by Holmes! And now shooting for the Big Red will be number 23, Ethan Whip.
This might turn into a contest to see who could score first.
Whip picks it up, brings it in on the left side of Bernier. Back to the right side. In the center, they score! Held it long enough, and Whip buries it.
And that was a really fantastic move there. He came in on that left side, went right, went left, went back right, and there's not a whole lot that Bernier could do there.
So it all comes down to Mitch Ducalo. Ducalo picks it up, brings it in, right side of your screen. Scores! Ducalo buries it! And we continue on. So, if Denison can score here, they will win.
And it's almost identical to the move that just happened.
Preston Fisk, number 8, picks it up, brings it in, the left side of your screen. Holding, and it's off the post! And not in! We'll continue on. Sudden death overtime.
And every player on West Virginia should go down there and thank that post after the game.
Jake Weichel is next up. Weichel picks it up. Moving in. Saved by Holmes.
And that one caught Holmes off guard a little bit. He was not expecting that shot to come in that soon. And it was a good reactionary save.
Seth Kaplan is up next. If he scores, this game is over. Kaplan picks it up, brings it in. Kaplan, and it's a save by Bernier! Next up for the Mountaineers is going to be number 43, Owen Ambrosi. Right side, will pick it up on his left side. And brings it in down the center of the ice. Ambrosi moving it in. Stick handling, and it's saved by Holmes.
Man, this one is nerve-wracking. And if you're not feeling that, I don't know what you're missing. You're missing something.
Next up for the Mountaineers is number 16, Nathan Rabadon. Rabadon picks up control of the puck. Moving it in on the right side of Bernier. And he scores! And that'll do it. Game over. Denison gets their revenge on the Mountaineers. And we'll be back with you tomorrow night, or tomorrow afternoon rather, for a rematch of this game. Good night, folks.